Great second half by the green and gold. First off, I want to thank Dylan Howard, a former teammate, a great Blazer. I said it on the pregame radio. I said it on the postgame TV. So I'm going to say it again now. You know, every team, and we had good teams when we played here, and every team has got a glue guy, a guy that is kind of an unsung hero and does a lot of the intangibles. I don't like to say the little things because nothing is little in winning. But Dylan was a glue guy for us in his time as a player here. I think he's done a tremendous job. This score is not indicative of the quality of his team. I think our pressure just wore them down, and ultimately we started knocking into some shots, and it got away from them pretty quickly. But Dylan does a terrific job. That zone was very problematic for us to start the game. We have not seen zone very much in this early part of the season, and they have some different rotations out of it and forced us into 13 first-half turnovers, which was very, very uncharacteristic for us. I thought we were sloppy with the ball or making poor decisions, but settled in, second half, knocked down some shots, and did what we needed to do. Not everybody at once.
Coach, you just could talk about Jamal Johnson's impact, especially in the first half. He had 4 3-pointers in the first half and then 5 for the game.
Yeah, and we really struggled. First half, we shoot it pretty poorly, 33%. We only score 30 points. This team, again, we're averaging, mid to upper 80s. I don't know if that is a realistic number over the term of a 30-plus game schedule, but I do think that we have to be in the mid-70s every game to give us a chance against the type people that we're trying to beat. So 30 in the first half was disappointing, and if it wasn't for Jamal, we would have really struggled. I went to him pretty early. I started Mike Ertl in lieu of Taven Lovin because we anticipated the zone, and obviously Mike is a much more efficient three-point shooter than Tave, so we were just trying to make sure that we had enough weapons on the floor. I didn't think our shot quality was bad in the first half. Our inability to make them was problematic, and then Jamal came in and really was the only reason that we had the lead through the first 20 minutes. I'm proud to see him knock down shots because he had been struggling coming into the game.
Coach, coming up this week, you got a really great tournament coming up in Las Vegas. What do you think you can take from this game, especially the strong second half into 2 very tough games coming up?
Well, we had our first real test. Now, don't get it twisted. When you start a season and you're dealing with a lot of unknowns, playing UNC Asheville and Moorhead was a little more concerning for me than a typical bye game. Then we had a game, obviously, we knew we were going to outmatch. And then we go on the road to South Carolina, and despite our competitive spirit and our fight never changed, I thought we did a great job on the glass. We did a good job of turning them over. Our inability to score was problematic. So tonight I wanted to see the ball go in the basket because, as you said, we take a trip to Las Vegas. We play a good New Mexico team coached by Richard Pitino, who's had success at Minnesota, and he's done a good job out of the gate. He's also taken a few transfers and got some dynamic backcourt players. We've already kind of started looking at them a little bit and knowing that they're right around the corner. So it's going to be a tremendous game on Thanksgiving, and then you're going to turn right back around in a one-day prep, much like a tournament setting, and either play a San Francisco team that is, I think, a 35-36 in the Ken Palm, which is like the net, a quality team out of the West Coast Conference, or a Towson State, and I've got nothing but respect for the way in which they run their business. So 2 quality opportunities for us. It was great to see the ball go in the basket. It was great to see us stick to our game plan as it relates to turning you over. We dominated on the glass, so it was a good outing heading west.
The first few games, I feel like I've been struggling a little bit with my shot, so I feel like I'm glad I found it. I kept believing in myself. Coach Kennedy does a great job of helping me believe in myself and giving me confidence and everything. So I just wanted to be the best I can for the team and everything, so we pulled it out. We struggled a little bit in the first half, but we ended up with the defensive pressure and taking care of the ball more. Second half, we pulled away, so we get a good victory today.
Scored only 30 points in the first half. Coach was talking about how it's kind of a slow start, but you had 4 3-pointers. How is it feel just to be able to help out the team, even though it's maybe a little bit of a slow start?
Yeah. I'm coming off the bench or starting or whatever, just being able to help the team and contribute any way possible. And I came out and hit my first 3, and once I hit my first one, the rim got bigger and I made a few more. So I'm just glad I was able to help the team.
Second half, you hit another 3-pointer at 5. You're just one off tying your career high.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys outscored them by 35 in the second half. What were you seeing from your team? How connected do you think you guys were?
Yeah, second half, I feel like everybody was, more energetic. Since we turned them over so much, and then we throw easy layups, dunks, and everything. The crowd was getting more hype into it and everything. So I feel like once we did that, it opened the game up for us a lot more.